Oh, I just realized I didn't actually. I see. Why are there so many of those? Should only be every hour. Sorry, give me a second. I'm having some technical difficulties. There's something that should not be. There we go. Alright, I was looking at my ad manager and it said like every 15 minutes there'd be an ad, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I was like legitimately like, that's not okay. It's not okay at all. Oh yeah, back with some Stone Crawl. What do I want to do? You know what? Let's do Knowles. I don't have to worry about any of my skills. Transmuter. There is no sand in this game. Or at least no sand without me doing something about it. But yes, as a Knoll, I can't touch any of this shit. It just all goes up all the time. So we're basically gonna be. Oh, we have extremely high aptitudes. Oh, I didn't realize Knowles had such good aptitudes. That is good to know. Yes, the power of this is that I can basically do anything, but I also have to do everything at the same time. That's why it's not so good. I want to give myself a second to heal. Yes, managed to get around him so I can circle strafe him. Because I'd like to get a tiny opening where I can cast a spell to increase my chances of winning. I'm hoping this guy will give me some space. Okay. Come on, yes. Whew. That was close. Wait, what? What? Not good enough to have a special ability? Any sense of smell can sniff out nearby items. You have very sharp teeth. Okay. Cantrips, very important for an aspiring wizard. Those are transmutation. Um, no, it's been a while since I've used this. Cast this. You know what? Let's. So curses, literally, which is interesting. I don't know if getting him early is. I think it just makes it so this comes earlier. I'd rather not be cursed to wear this robe forever. So let's wear then bestial appendage. Stack up our buffs. Run around. you, fight you two. By the way, how are my skills doing? Most everything is just, yeah, slowly going up. I mean, of course, everything's slowly going up. That's kind of how this character works, but that's besides the point. Just pointed out. But yeah, I don't know if I need to use this for me to get a second one. Oh wait, dodging, stealth, fire magic, ice magic, air magic, earth magic. That's pretty good. I mean, basically anything's good because we're playing a null. Everything and anything is useful. Let's get some strength because that's what we're lacking. You can't skill anything because your skills will just continue to go up no matter what you try. Which makes things so much easier. That's why they're one of the most simple classes because you never actually have to dedicate yourself to anything. Just do whatever. Ring mail. Oh, good. Wait a second. Does this have a light leather suit reinforced with a covering of metal rings? It's protective in combat but slightly uncomfortable due to the added weight. Okay. Kobold. Damn it! Why do I find these jokes funny? I was gonna say, as opposed to what a kobold with hair, or a hairy bald, or a co-hair. Or well, the okay, so we can. Oh, it changes. Armor and shields, fighting and spellcasting. I really need to find something that I want to have cursed, so I can start advancing. So I don't want to be stuck with these garbage items. If I could curse something that was like magic, that'd be good. I don't know if you can curse magic items. Well, I assume you can. Okay, this +2 helmet. Let's okay, so let's drop and step away from everything else. Alright, curse my helmet, fam. Oh, you can choose. Let's curse this. It's black. There's a curse which provides the following skills: armored shields, fighting, and spellcasting. I may have wanted to continue buffing it up, but I wanted to get that on something. Vocations is leveled up. Don't think it matters at all. Wait a second. Yeah, there's a potion over here. Yeah, I picked up my stuff again. But yeah, it is the cursed helmet of the ruined Black Moon. Cool. Which is boosting these 4 stats that are in green. Oh, there you go. Okay, everything went up. Very nice. Got it. Think of a vision. So evocation, slings, bows, crossbows, and throwing. I'm good not to get that. I'm okay with losing that. And not like rush to find something. Yeah, not be able to curse magic items, but hopefully I'll find like troll leather. That'll probably be my go-to armor. Seeing which I should put on my armor. Got everything. Oh yeah, let's see. How much do you like me now? He isn't giving me any of this yet. Okay. The next floor. Oh, that god is weird. I think it slows the entire game down, which kind of, and it also makes it so you can't speed yourself up to like make great use out of the fact that everything else has to be slower. So I don't want to do that. I want to quiver this and start throwing it. Oh, yeah, if you throw something, as you can see here, it missed this guy, and then is hitting Robin. It's cute. Screw off. Okay, we automatically got more intelligence. Interesting. What is it? Does intelligence in this game affect your rate of experience? I can't remember. Maybe it does, but I'm probably just wrong. Some dagger of venom, or plus 0, I should say. Hold on. Yeah, no, this is too nice. So I'm gonna drop this and then click this. Okay, now it's abort. Okay, luckily we can also abort it, which is very, very convenient. That's really what I wanted to learn. First comes to worst, I would have just like destroyed the item. Okay, yeah, this is the power of having a venom weapon. He didn't die as fast as he would have if he didn't have regeneration. A short club with a metal head. My plan is not propose to fill your lobby with squabbling colony agents who will require the interposition of your maze at every instant to keep the peace among them. Edmund Burke, the Consolation with America, speech in Parliament, speech in Parliament, 1775. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did get my chat to finally work with my UI on this game. It just required me to basically force the game into, or I needed to put my capture in compatibility mode, which is kind of obvious to be entirely honest that I should have done that. Probably do that with most games. Let's look at this. You're sentient fungus. You're tiny and evasive. Yo, what's up? You're sentient fungus. You are tiny and evasive. Your melee attacks release spores that confuse breathing enemies. You become terrified and freeze when enemies are visible. Your armor is entirely melted. You are incapable of wielding weapons or throwing items. Cannot cast spells. Rude. Too terrified to attack while being watched. Or move while being watched. I like how you turn me into something that can't move and then you tell me to get away. You rude. Me be nice, me promise. You better run away. It's your own fault. Please turn me back. There we go. I stopped being a freaking stop being a stupid fungus. That's the second time that same character's turned me into a fungus in a row. Like, what the hell? Guess this is one of the things that I can be turned into at this level. Yeah, you can also polymorph yourself, but I believe it can turn you into pretty garbage stuff. Oh, this is different. A magical device which throws little puffs of smoke. The principle of selection is the magician's wand, by means of which he may summon into life whatever form and mold he pleases. William Youett, Sheep. their breeds, management, and diseases, which is added the Mountain Shepherd's Manual, Chapter 3, 1837. Interesting. And there's Terrence. Let's get him seriously poisoned. Man, Venomed Weapon makes the game so much easier because you can just kite them back after poisoning them. Doesn't work on Undead, obviously, but not much does. Oh yeah, by the way, I should be looking at these. Anything that has a good chance of being used. Yeah, let's take Spider Form. Infusing Touch is pretty good. But we don't have a very good chance of casting it. Got a 1 in everything, 4 in Transportation, and 5.6 in Spellcasting. Okay. I didn't know, by the way, that's why all my skills are being trained up. I did not realize they made it so the Nils aptitudes are super high. That's actually makes them really, really strong. I don't know if that's a recent change or that's been there the entire time. I just didn't realize it. I was saying, did I just move past the worm, or is that just? Oh, that's just an echo of the past. I was like, what the hell? You're not gonna let me fight that? Oh, good God, a necrophage. Even the poison. Yeah. I'm not ready for that. I like how the game shows you in red, like in a red outline, what are things that should not be there. Oh, Datura tip darts, very good. Thin piece of metal, typically coated in some harmful substance, or thrown, it can deliver its toxins in the bloodstream of a living or demonic being. It is tipped with a substance that sends those it hits into a mindless rage, attacking friends and foe alike. Very, very powerful. You gotta be careful we don't end up back there. Yeah, it shows in a red outline things that are probably higher level than the area that they're being spawned in. Oh, jelly, a pulsating mass of acidic protoplasm. Immune to acid, resistance to poison, and drowning. Beware of the blob. It creeps and leaps and glides and slides across the floor, right through the door, and all around the wall. Splotch a blotch. Bert Becharak and Mac David. Mac David, beware of the blob. 1958. Stop hurting me. Now he's poisoned. Yeah, you just succumb. Tells me to partake in something that gives me more of the same. I think the other version was invocations, which are entirely. I'm not too interested in taking that curse. I mean, I could slap the curse on my items to gain the benefit, but I'm not too interested. Ring of Wizardry, which increases the success rate of my spells, so I can start using Spider Form. Spider Form is now reliable. What else is? Yeah, we're almost able to reliably cast Ice Form, which is going to be nice. Yeah, let's leave it. Well, okay. No, let's check everything else. Yeah, Vampire Training's pretty good. Importation can be nice, but it's the main reason I took it, or well, I take it, is to train up translocation without having to like set it to train automatically. Summon small mammal. It's kind of past the point of being. I mean, it's a good distraction. Don't get me wrong, but it's not not that useful. It's probably only like saving us like one hit, which basically pays for the cost of a mission, assuming they're reusing it to run away. having a hard time hitting me. I'm having a hard time hitting them. This all's fair. This... It's unaffected, unfortunate. Oh, not said not susceptible. Yeah, let's go wand of fireball. Please hit. Oh god. Potion. And we're dead. Yeah, I should have identified more of my items. You know, let's do this again. Also, what is a Cinder Acolyte? Worship Ignis. Wait a second. And I closed the game by accident. Yeah, if you press exit too many times, you just like close it. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, I just noticed the hydrate in chat. There we go. Did that. Where was I? Right, I need to remember Alt Tab so I can see that because it doesn't come up on my user interface. I need a second monitor for that. Just currently on my phone. Right, so I want to go null again. Oh wait, no, that's why I backed out because I wanted to check. Cinder Acolyte. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I don't remember Cinder Acolyte being a thing. Did they add it? Has that always been there? You know what? Let's go Jin. Yeah. I'm a poor man. Let's be a Cinder Acolyte. A Jin Cinder Acolyte, which is kind of thematically appropriate. This is the one that has the best aptitude, aside from the actual weapons. Or I could go swords. Yeah, let's go Falchion. -1 Falchion of Flaming, of course. Right, so we are immune to sickness and miasma, immune to poison. My flesh is very heat resistant. Oh, this game? I've been playing on and off every so often. I've gotten to like floor 10, I think. I think floor 10 is when you start, the game starts opening up. I'm vulnerable to cold. You float through the air rather than walking. Not exposed naturally, not by books. Magical powers, your life essence. You have superior vitality. +4 mana HP. Right, there's some jackals, which are kind of scary. Scorch. Scorch a random foe who's injured by this and have their resistance to fire burned away for a short time. When I cast this, you aren't experienced enough to cast this spell. Damn you. Now let's check out our god before we get into this fight. I'm resistant to fire, which I already was. You can armor yourself in flame. You can call a swarm of foxfires against your foes. You can rocket upward and away. Uh-huh. Followers can armor themselves in flame, call a swarm of foxfires against their foes, or let Ignis's heat lift them to another level of the dungeon. However, the guttering flames of Ignis's power will only sustain a limited number of invocations before only the flickers remain. And when power depleted, Ignis will always grant followers resistance to fire. Ignis does not appreciate abandonment and will call down a fearful punishment on disloyal followers. The wrath of Ignis is now weaker than that of most of the gods. Apostates will find their resistance to fire stripped away completely and will be periodically assaulted by fire elementals and find their foes shaken by fire, or even have the floor burned out from beneath them. Experienced and cautious adventurers will likely overmaster these assaults. Wrath lasts for a relatively short time. So it's kind of a reverse. It's kind of a reverse god that gives you some early game punch. Huh. Okay. So use it, then lose it, I suppose. Right. Yeah. Just interesting to say the least. Also, yeah, the power of the Jinn is that you don't actually train any spells. You just train your spell casting, and that's it. Which I will actually put up. Oh yeah, the reason it's -3 aptitude is because this is your only casting modifier. Let's enough these. Let's only ever train up to like. Honestly, just turn stuff off. Because in the late game, it's not going to matter. And in the early game, I don't have enough to actually make use of it. It's nicer on the classes that have bonuses to it, because you can kind of keep over the curve for at least a little while until the game is like, you know what, this Hydra is not going to be stealth. You're not going to stealth up towards this Hydra. And everything else can just stay the way it is. But yeah, we are just we only have one bar, which Jin is another. They're basically the most like straightforward of the spellcasters because you don't actually need to think about what you're doing. You just sort of get things automatically. What, the stealth thing? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna stealth up to them with that attitude. I should go dexterity because we're missing quite a lot of it. I would like to have my dexterity a little higher than that. Than 8. Then I'll probably go into intelligence because I do intend to use magic. I mean, obviously, I intend to use magic. I'm playing a Jinn. So this is what happens when you try to pick up a book, which is usually how you learn spells. The Book of Hexes burns to shimmering ash in your grasp. So completely useless. I'd like to get a stack of like one of the scrolls to like a stack of 4 because then you know it's probably identify, and then use those identify scrolls to learn what everything else is. Did you just? Oh, that a scorch is a random. Oh, it's random. And then we have Foxfire, which. Oh yeah, if you step on the Foxfire, it dispels it. I need to remember that. Yeah, Foxfire is pretty nice. Foxfire Swarm. It's kind of like. I don't know. That's weird. Like I'm thinking, like, in what world am I gonna want this god in the future? Which might be never, because it seems kind of weird. Oh, come on, man. Okay, I guess I will go literally nowhere. Just send me at least halfway across the world. Thank you very much. Ooh, +4 armor on my ring. That is pretty good. That is very much chef's kiss. I don't know why I love saying that. I just do. You know what? Get scorched. Get scorched. Get scorched. Get scorched. Maybe they need to be closer. What is the oh, the range? Yeah, the range is only like a few tiles away. It's kind of sad. Step out of the way. Yeah, Foxfire is pretty reliable. You just spam it, and they just like run them down. Yeah, Scorch and Foxfire, pretty nice close range fire magic. Right, I don't memorize spells. I just learned them. Magic. And let's full clear the area. Appears to be all. Let's grab this. I hate when they spawn on the wrong side of the enemy. Oh god, it's Grinder. An inefficient shadow imp previously employed as a torturer in one of the lower circles of hell. She has a tendency to complain and make inane statements. Yeah, they have paralyzed. Basically, they cast paralyze and then do small bits of damage to you. Which, depending on how early you find them, is potentially really bad. You know what? Let's start. Oh, god damn it. Okay. He blinks. Of course he does. Ow! Please, one of these work. Roll them identify, please. Resistance. It was curing. Yes. Damn it. No. No, please. He's probably gonna kill. Oh no. Yeah, Grinder is really dangerous. Let's go Jin, except just go like Fire Mage. Yeah, we get our Scorch and I literally never used a single power from that god because I was just like, I mean, is this really time to use this? Heck. Oh, Ring of Magical Power. Gives me +9. You repel a surge of foreign magic. Oh, fair enough. It's useless. Unfortunate. Foxfire, 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 Foxfire. Just spam it until it works. Alright, let's go. No weapon. Just unarmed, if anything. Just go throwing. Set this to the max of 2. And then let everything else up just raise naturally as I use it. Which is honestly my preferred method. I like to just like turn things off and then just let my own natural tendencies carry me. +1 robe of cold resistance. Not bad. You know what? Let's gamble. Damn it. I was gonna hope that was identify. Which I shouldn't be reading scrolls randomly next to enemies. That's the point. What did I see? Oh, a human skeleton. It's like, what the heck am I looking at? That I stopped. Don't mind just the insane amount of fire I'm setting. I'm only a slight pyromaniac, I swear. There we go. Spellcasting to 3. God, I'm hoping to finally get my my Skeletus game back. Let's increase our strength. Because I'd like the strength to be a little bit higher. Just in case I end up like getting like transmutation or something. Mine is a spam Foxfire. God, Foxfire is so good. It eventually gets a bit weak. I mean, that's all like. Oh no, does it scale? It does scale. It does scale up to, I believe, 100% power. So it can get twice as powerful as it currently is, but then it teeters off. This is only 24% of its power. 12, 12, 12. Oh, Sting. We have Sting now. Kind of meh. Well, I mean, it's not bad. Can't say that. There's enough space to counter Foxfire. I just love how Foxfire is just a homing attack that I don't believe can miss. But then again, how in the hell do you miss with something that moved itself? You know what? Let's pray to this unknown god. Okay, so we got one of the good gods, as in the trio of good gods, which I can convert to after using this one. I don't know how good Shining One is on a range character, but it's not like I was going to stealth anyway, so I might take him. Give me some power against the demons. Oops. Foxfire do all the work. Okay, done. Some fire. Some more fire. And they're dead. I was only using 22.201% of my pack. God. Ooh, I was only using 4 out of the infinite number of Foxfires I could summon. Oh. I really like this god, but I think they're considered evil. But yes, their main power is that eventually you'll be able to double up on all of your attacks. Well, at a weaker, like they'll be weaker than what you did, but they'll still be like depending on what you did. Like let's say you cast something that causes poison, then you're causing twice as much poison, which doesn't really matter if it's stacking or not, or if it's not as efficient. It's still poison. Speaking of which, let's stab you and then walk away. Rest and heal. Let's read this stack of 2. Feel forgetful for a moment. Yeah, you can't forget spells as this race. Alright. That slug just get murdered by me. These scrolls of amnesia are literally useless. Yeah, useless item scroll. Yeah, I've never actually beaten the game before, so I'm excited to try to actually win. This I mean, I haven't looked up like ways to beat the game, so or like spoilers, aside from things that I was just like watching before I got into the game myself. Obviously. So I don't really know how to beat the game. I just know what to do to try. Spell a sign to G. Oh, this is. Oh. Yeah, I know the runes. I don't know. I think they're in like the offshoot areas, but aside from that, I don't really know what I'm doing. Like I don't know like what are the easy, because I know there's more than just 3 runes. Yeah, I know that much. I know that much about the game, but I've never gotten. I don't even think I've gotten 1 rune yet. Which, as you said, you only need 3 of them, but I'm one of those people that is probably greedy enough to go all the way for 15 for no good reason. I don't even know if there's a different ending for that. If you ever do that, yes, I want to step on the teleport trap. I think it's more so bragging rights than anything else. Yeah. Which I haven't even beaten the game yet. So, kind of gonna be hard to do. Come back here, rat! The inner fire. One enemy with intense fire and is released anytime they're hit and explosively released on death. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't intend to go too far. Oh, I need to wake these guys up. Foxfire, do your thing. Conjure flame, yes. Fire begins to smolder. Okay, inner fire, yes. Wait, what? Oh, I need to do it on him. God. Yes! It burns, but I did it! Killed that bear that the game was like, you probably shouldn't be fighting this right now. It's mere suggestions. The best way to get me to do something is tell me that I shouldn't do it. Or that I can't do it yet. Okay, this is going to be a whole lot of me trying to get the first rune, to be honest. And I also know that once you get the orb, you basically have to sprint back out, which is a challenge in its own right. Okay, an orb, not the orb, but an orb, which I believe is used as a shield. Weakens willpower of the wielder and anyone that hacks. God, I've seen this before. I'm not so, I'm not so sure about it. I mean, I could do it with inner fire, but still, it's like constantly affecting myself when I'm not like a hex build. I haven't built around having something like that weaken me constantly. Weakening me constantly, I should say. Okay, we are down to level 4. We're down to the rocky section. Finally out of the initial area. Oh yeah, renounce faith. Whoops, did not want to do that. By the way, healing a creature other than yourself by moderate amount, depending on the. Yeah, so it's not good against undead. For a second there, I was like, does this deal damage to the undead? So yes, I want to look for the shining one. Oh no, you're the gold man. You're Zom. You're an evil god. You're also, I believe, an evil god. Sin. The shining one. Hovers solemnly over this. All of the shining one are bound to the code of the honorable warrior. Soldiers in their god's eternal crusade against evil, forsaking dark magic and underhanded tactics, the Shining One rewards them and their allies with the power they need to slay demons and the undead. Especially devout warriors can even call upon angels in their time of need. In times of need. Shining One's followers can convert to Levion Resin while keeping some piety. Guards my life, prevents you from stabbing unaware foes, partially shields you from negative energy. I radiate a small, righteous aura, and others within it are easy to hit. When your allies can gain powers from killing the unholy and evil. Shining One can give me a shield. Channel Blast of Cleansing Flame, summon Divine Warrior. He will plus my weapon with Holy Wrath once. Yes, please. Yes. He welcomes me. Everyone says farewell. Go and vanquish evil with the Shining One. Your allies can now gain power from killing the unholy and evil. Now ask him for a shield. See, instead of having nothing at the start, we have one flip. So, and now, remember the Shining One. I believe we also have a constant. Basically, everything in the game is going to be easier to hit, including us. Well, everything in this aura is going to be easier to hit, including us. You know, we're also a peak in the dark, so everything can see us. There we go. Now we got a bit more AoE, or an area of effect on this. The bigger this is, the less it affects us, and the more it affects enemies. In terms of like the radius, this is only one of us, and this could potentially be a lot of enemies. Pistachio the Magnificent, and a president's summoner with a flowing mustache. He has funny ideas about honor. Looks extremely dangerous. He's intelligent. He's a summoner, and doesn't have any special dialogue. Get Foxfire, please. Then get Scorched. Okay, yeah, let's oh, he teleported away. Foxfire and then. Oh, good lord. Yeah, aggroing every enemy is the main weakness of this. Trying to find a nice choke point. And Inner Flame you, let's. There you go. Inner Flame is pretty powerful. Yeah, Inner Flame is real good. Ooh, a whip. Plus one's plus 1/7. Plus 7 whip. Jito or Gito. Or yeah. It makes noise, blinks, poison, resists poison, see invisible. It lets you blink, lets you see invisible. It may make noises in combat. Nice, that is pretty. I mean, the downside of it is the noise, but the noise isn't going to matter. Evoke blink. This is a pretty good whip. Which gives us a +7. I believe that's bonus to hit. Let's see, it's bonus to hit. Base accuracy +2, base damage 6. Yeah, hit and damage, that's what I assumed. So yeah, even though I'm not going to skill it, it's going to be quite nice. But yeah, I just thought it showed somewhere, but yeah, it's just a +7 to everything. Not everything. I mean, the two things that really matter with a weapon. Like, oh yes, a +7 to range. That would be broken. Just imagine me whipping the shit out of this kobold from here. Every single enemy sees me immediately upon me entering a room. So that is the downside of the Shining One, but the upside is just about what? This could be good, but I'm not so sure. I mean, it has downsides. I believe you can't cast magic while you're enraged, but heck, I mean, if this weapon, if I want to, I could skill this weapon. How are Jins with weapons? Not very good. Yeah, it's not skillet. Despite the fact that it is very strong. And before somebody accrues like the 5,000 points required, or like, God, how many points did I set it to? Give me a second. What that's emotes. Oh, so, yeah, somebody accrues the 1,000 points to just make me drop this shit. We get a face tracking. God, how do you like my face tracking? I find that it's pretty responsive on my 3D flesh model. God, imagine I'm actually using deep fake. This actually isn't even my face. That'd be some scary shit. You know what? Inner flame you. I've been a flesh tuber this whole time. Oh, I'm just thinking of. Uh, God, you'd think if I were to choose my own body, you'd think I'd make somebody that, or you'd think I'd pick a body that looked a bit more attractive. Fortunately, this is the cheapest model I could find. Sorry. For some reason, I'm just so pleased with myself with the piece of shit joke. I don't know. I found it funny, which is enough for me. Okay, that was close. I'd really like to read some of these scrolls, but or well, not read them. The reason I'm not doing it is because I don't want to read them yet. Oh, that's just a shaft. Long and hard shaft. A hole in the ground leading to a dungeon level 1 or more floors deeper. Gravity, a mere nuisance to Christian, was a terror to Pope, pagan, and despair. The mouse and any smaller animal, it presents practically no danger. You drop a mouse down a 1,000-yard mine shaft, and on arriving at the ground, it gets a little shock and walks away. Provided that the ground is fairly soft, a rat is killed, a man is broken, a horse splashes. A halo. This area is lit by divine halo, decreasing your stealth, preventing invisibility, and increasing the accuracy of attacks against any illuminated creature. Oh yeah, JBS Haldane or Haldane on being the right size, March 1926. This is actually something that's very true. It's depending on like your weight, like the heavier you are. Oh, let me. Oh, right here. Um, this is so true. Like if you drop like an ant can be dropped from the freaking stratosphere, and assuming that it doesn't die from just like the elements on the way down, like when it hits the ground, it will just be fine. It will probably be just as fine as if it dropped from like the ceiling. Like it will be perfectly fine. But like you drop a person, they're broken, as it says right here. Rat is killed. A mouse is completely fine, and a horse just because it's so heavy. It basically like it's because your force, the force at which you're falling with, is your weight. Is determined by your weight. And a horse, like there is just so much force coming down that it is just missed on impact. If you dropped like a horse from a plane, you would just there would just be nothing left. which is why there's actually a few cases where people have survived very far falls because they managed to land on soft enough ground. Yeah, I've heard about that. But there have been many cases. Well, not many cases. A few cases that people have survived very harsh falls as they landed in. I was gonna say for a second that I was gonna make a joke that they landed in the water, but they landed in like a place that had a lot of give. A small and mischievous minor demon covered in frost. But usually, if you fall on something like there's many tales of people that drop from a height that if you dropped like just pure fall, you would have died. But because they had like say tree branches in the way, they and this is obviously not from a very high height. This is like 10, 20 feet, 20, 30 feet, and they fall like that far through a tree, like tree branches, and they're fine. Well, I mean, aside from the fact that they're gonna have like a lot of whiplash and you know cuts and bruises from the tree and the impact of the ground, but they're like relative to the amount of height they just fell. Like people have gotten like well hospitalized for less. I mean, hell, people fall down the stairs and people fall in the shower and crack their head, and somebody falls like many many times farther, and it's just fine. Let's go back upstairs. But that has always intrigued me. That, like, if you had the right body type, or like just like something that cushioned your fall on the way down, you could really survive like falling from ridiculous heights. Not that you try, not that you would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, I'm not the type of person that would skydive because that scares me. It is very much horrifying to me. But that's essentially the entire philosophy behind skydiving is that if you have something to slow you down, you can go fall just anywhere. You change your surface to mass ratio, and that just like changes everything. And let's interflame you, and then foxfire, which will cause you to explode. God damn, that is powerful. Just inner fire plus any trigger just just turns people into mist or ashes, I should say. Let's inner fire this guy, then foxfire. Def leopard my birds. This is arrow, dagger, crossbow, short bow. Yeah, I was talking about how I find it very. Oh, mumbled some prayers. And I find it so interesting about just like the math behind falling, or the science behind falling, and how you can. Well, because I've read it in the shaft over here about you know falling down. A mouse could be absolutely fine, provided that the ground is fairly soft. It can be thrown down a 1,000-yard mine shaft. A rat is killed, a man is broken, and a horse splashes. Because I just love the thought that like you drop an ant from like just like like the highest of heights, and assuming that it wouldn't die of the elements from being up there, like once it hit the ground, it'd be just fine. How? A, how did you pick up the horse to throw it? And how did you throw it? It was a horse. Was it a small horse? Was it a wooden horse? It's a better question. eco fun. But yeah, that's a very important question. Is how it was a baby horse, and B, it needed to go across the river, and its parents weren't helping. So you throw it. That reminds me of the time that my uncle threw me into water. Like he was like, "You need to learn how to swim," and he just like literally yeeted me into a river, and I immediately smashed my knee because he threw me on a rock. X scroll, which I'll pick up. But man, I hated learning how to swim when I was a little kid because like they were just like my grandfather just like sort of like dragged me through the water, and I'm there like I yeah. Yeah, oh, you were lifeguard. That makes sense. You knew what you were doing. But yeah, my grandfather just like dragged me alongside the water, and I'm just like thinking in my head like, how is this teaching me how to swim? Well, as an adult, that's what I'm thinking. But as a kid, I'm like, like you're pulling my face across the water, so I'm like taking on water, can't breathe. My, when I wave my arms, I can't do anything. Like, how's, like, what else can I do but panic? Which is what I did. That's the. No, let's try this. Oh, oh, it's like a three-turn thing. Cool. One, two, and three. That's pretty powerful. And flame mage is like easy mode. It's almost as if the destructive power of flame is quite potent. Good lord, this thing is faster than me. Much faster. Oh yeah, I blew up my own flame. Damn it. You know, let's go. Let's go the same thing except Fine Stalker. Go fire elementalist. Go into here. Let's force. Oops. What? So I want to. Yes, I want to set this up. I'm just gonna force this up to 1, just so I can use some like niche fire spells that are also poison based. Going armed. Uh, Stealth only to 5 because I find that beyond that it's kind of diminishing returns. Yeah, good. That was pretty decent. That is much farther than the last one I did. Oh, am I stuck? Huh. Yes, I wish to attack it. I'd like you to attack the tree. Huh. Oh, okay, never mind. I can just attack the toadstools. I was like, Gabe, are you messing with me? Like, what the hell is going on? I need to be a bit more. The reason I was being so fast and loose with my fires, just because I was like, oh, I have fire resistance, and then I was like, oh, I'm dead. But yeah, that centaur was way too fast for me to do anything else to it, aside from just trying to kill it as fast as I could. If I ran away, it would just attack me. So my best chance was to try to kill it, which I failed miserably. But yeah, Vine Stalker is fairly similar to the Jin because their HP and NP are kind of linked as well. Except they actually get the choice to get books and stuff and to train their magic skills individually. You get hit and die. God, I should have had a random scroll rating jamboree, but I was like, oh, I'll figure out which one my identification one is, and then I'll be off to the races. But nope, should have read it. It's the most important thing in this game is identifying your stuff and then using it in the right times to maximize their effect. Oh jeez, please hit. There you go. Oh god. Okay, time to run. Okay, let's. Ah, it killed me before I could use the stairs. Damn you. Try that again. Damn you, slug. Slug. I don't have enough magic to cast a spell. How dare I? Oh yeah, that's the reason I got killed so fast. Okay, not that. But the reason I died as a Jin is because I kept using my magic too much. I was like, why is my health just going down? It's like, yeah, because you're spamming all your spells. So I forget. I forget what my character does. I'm like, huh, my HP is pretty high and I don't have mana. I wonder why that is. just completely ignorant to the fact that I was losing massive amounts of HP because I was spamming my spells for no express purpose aside from just fighting. It's like, cool, I'm dying. I should deal more damage to myself. It's probably the reason I was so low on HP. It's like overestimated my HP. Is that go? Let's Jian. I kinda hate Wu Jian. Let's renounce them. Council does not appreciate desertion. Yeah, it's probably gonna kill me, but I'd like to not be there. Not be their pawn. They're probably gonna kill me by sending a bunch of magical weapons at me, from what I remember. There we go. Just spam Foxfire until it works. Let's just auto explore. And he's dead. I'm just waiting for them to kill me. It should be coming anytime now. There we go. Yeah, I know, game. I know. Barbs dig painfully inside of my body. Barbs, spikes, snap loose. The heck out of here. Luckily, I don't believe summons can use stairs. Even if they're right up next to you. Let's remove No, let's see what RNG will give me before I do anything. Yes, my scroll of identify. Let's identify what the other scrolls do. Little fear and vulnerability. Vulnerability is not too bad. It's situational though, because I believe it also makes you vulnerable. Halves the willpower of the reader and any nearby beings. Yes. You kill the rat. The rat die and the man reborn. Yes. Run. Yeah, it is. Oh, we can. Yeah, it has been summoned in a durable well. Oh, because it's a durable summon. Fair enough. Move upstairs, then move this way, and then move downstairs to avoid them. Basically, just casually pissing off the gods. Again? Sufu Yunshang says die by 1,000 cuts. How about die by no cuts? I prefer 0 cuts to my body. Please bite. Let's get back upstairs. And 1v1 this thing. Oh god, please. Please hit. 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 There you go. So rest and heal. Rest and heal again to get my HP up. And go back downstairs. Just Foxfire until they're gone. So much more reliable. Oh god. Oh good lord. Barely misses me. Let's get out of here. Let's get level 4. My HP will go back up fairly quickly. Let's get the heck out of here. I don't think I actually need to clear out these. Well, I know I don't have to. I just do it for the experience. You know what? Oh, right, yeah. There's no room. Let's just go down. Okay, we're still stuck in the wall. Okay. He's dead and I'm not. Spam Foxfire. Please. Please, Foxfire. You know what? Scroll of Fear. Escape! Oh, good. Freezing paper. Room. I like this. Dithminos, the Shadowed, desires all to be darkness. Followers of Dithminos gain a strange and otherworldly affinity to the shadows in their environment. Shadows of their environment. This god despises the physical world and constantly seeks to encroach on it. Dithminos, therefore, rewards those who wield death and destruction while gradually consuming them with darkness. Radiate a small aura of darkness, enhancing your stealth and reducing the accuracy of your foes. You can step into the shadows of nearby creatures. You sometimes bleed smoke, which when heavily injured by enemies. Your shadow sometimes tangibly mimics their actions. You can transfer into a whirling mass of shadows. Followers of Dithmanos, constantly surrounded by an aura of shadow, the extent of which is reflective of their level of devotion. Dithmanos grants followers the ability to instantly step into the shadow of nearby creatures, and protects followers by occasionally shrouding those struck by attacks in dark smoke. Sufficiently pious followers of Dithmanos find their own shadow, begin to attack on its own, and eventually gains the power to assume the form of a shadow itself. Like when I kill living beings, destroy the undead, kill demons, kill holy beings, and you kill non-living beings. It does not appreciate abandonment. When angered, Dithmanos turns the showers the shadows against the victims. Monsters emerge from the darkness, both illusions woven from shadow and the very shadows themselves turning against sinners. Dithmanos' subtle punishments are, if anything, more dangerous. Victims find the shadows ripped away from them, hunted with nowhere to hide, or find themselves smothered in shadow and sleeping, perhaps forever. After a relatively short duration. Join your religion. Let's heal here. Let's find our way forward. Let's just foxfire spam until everything dies. Go stronger. Begin to heal more quickly. That is very important. Oh, good lord. Yes. I shouldn't have aggroed that in the first place. It's me being stupid. A Vine Stalker Brigand. Start the Carrare Dart. I don't really need to throw that at them. Throw this at them though. This at you. Let's also turn off skilling of these blades and probably we're gonna end up dropping this. Let's throw. Yeah, and it missed. This didn't consume the dart though. Okay, you're both poisoned. You're both poisoned and dead. One problem with this is constantly to pre-pick up these dang things. Let's passively raise our spell casting, no matter what we do. Let's turn. Oops. Dang it. Turn off. I'll leave armor around for now. Let me put this as. I'll let it level up once more, and I'll even let it speed up to do so. That's one of our let's say bolts, darts. I'm not cover you. Let's skill. To skill means I think I can show it here. Skill target. Basically, you just set it to be whatever ends up giving you the fastest hit. You can go higher, but it's diminishing returns. Good lord. Let's throw very powerful darts at these guys. You only got one back. Damn. That is sad. Kind of weird. Okay. Whoops. Let's quit. I said, what? Why is that doing that? Why doesn't it just fire my quiver? Or my quiver to weapon? Oh, let's go around punching things. Right. Dead. Let's maybe not piss off a god this time. Potentially piss off a god, I suppose. so weird. But it's take which item off. Oh, it's because I had caps lock on that entire time. I was like, why is it doing this? Buy one of these. Just, just so we know it for the future. It's honestly the best use of shops is just to identify your identification scroll so you can identify everything else. Which is a mouthful to say, but it's true. Raise our intelligence. Let's figure out what these are. Ocean of Magic. I believe those will still give us magic back. Oops, I just threw that into no man's land. It'll tell me if this is useless, is it? Item, good item, potion. Good items the game will just pick up automatically, by the way. Or potential good items, so like scrolls and stuff will always be picked up unless they're known to be negative. Or useless. Game also won't auto pick up useless items, but it won't spoil it for you. Which must take some complex programming to have the game know that, or have the game not have the game know what an item is. Have the game also not know what the item is in terms of like automatically picking it up. It's like kind of like a I wouldn't know how to do it. Oh god, that might just save me. Yeah, that saved me from the poison. Holy shit. Uh, I really give all of my characters just like such a hard time instead of me like putting in like the maximum amount of effort, which I should do. But I actually want to win the game. Wait a second. My chat didn't show up for those last two messages. Let me take 2 seconds to make sure. It's still on compatibility mode, so it should. It's because I all tabbed recently. Let's tab again and hope that it fixes itself. Or I might have to grab my phone and use that for chat. I mean, that's what happens when you play like a pretty old game. Sometimes your other programs will not. I was gonna say synergize. Will not cooperate. Will not work together in a way that you would expect. Oh, I just did not want to throw my Karari dart at it. Too late. Okay, you're basically dead. I'll go up and punch you. Dodging's gone off the wood. That's pretty decent. Oh, it's Natasha. A magical cat. Oh, Natasha, servant of life and death. A magical cat. Once a powerful wizard's familiar. Natasha was abandoned after her master was consumed by the very necrotic forces he sought to control. Now she patrols the dungeon, ta- taking a bloody vengeance with spell and claw upon any adventurer across her path. Yeah, how long ago did you say that? Oh yeah, I should totally. Where is it? Give me a second. Where is? Let me look at this one at a time. Oh, I can't actually do that. There used to be a setting where you could make it so you could see timestamps, but wherever that setting is, I don't know where to find it. But yeah, it was a little bit traumatic. I was definitely very, very afraid of swimming for a while because it wasn't even that I was afraid of swimming. It was that I was afraid of being touched and while I was swimming. Like I was very afraid to be like held. It was very much like I didn't like anybody to be like interacting with me at all. Because being held at the surface of the water and pushed through the water is definitely not something that you would enjoy doing. Okay, we're at full mana. Hopefully, this means we have like 10 HP left rather than. Oh god. Please kill. Hit him. Hit it, you idiot. There you go. You feel Natasha's spirit has finally been put to rest. So, yeah, Natasha keeps reviving after multiple kills. So, this is the failed skeleton of Natasha. This is also another body. Basically, cats in this game have 9 lives. Or up to 9 lives, depending. And you can also play as them. So you can be a cat with many lives. Let's see what this is. Potion of Curing. Emergency item, good item, potion. I believe it'll be just useful for, yeah, curing poison and confusion. I ran out of my. But that's super early. Sometimes those last me until like 410. Like those, it's like 8 stack and 2. So for total 10. Those usually last me until like 410. Have in the past, anyways. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's pretty you join, welcome me, and then run the hell away. This is way too many enemies. Let's go up a different staircase back to here. Okay, that was what they were protecting. We now have 2 more parts back. By the way, what have I been? What are my skills looking like? So I managed to get stealth up. Oh yeah, let me check. It's not that. You either. Yeah, Dithmanos does have synergy with Invocation, I believe. But we'll just let that raise naturally once it comes up. We haven't found any spell books, which is kind of really bad. That's honestly fine. We still need to grow a bit more as a spellcaster before we can even start casting like level 1 spells reliably. Alright, that scared me, but then I was like, wait a second, that's a scorpion without poison because it's undead. It's actually not even that much of a threat. Zombies are mostly just like high HP variants with none of the actual abilities of their living counterparts. So like a skeleton adder wouldn't be poisonous. I believe a undead with constrict, or yeah, an undead with constrict. I believe it would still be able to do it, so they'd still use their physical abilities for the most part. I'd throw this to you. Might be able to get you killed. Accept your kill. Am I gonna be able to do this? It looks easy, and it nearly one shots me. Yeah, thanks, game. Thanks for the vote of confidence. You fooled me. Yeah, I'm dead if it hits me again. Oh, I gotta kill. Okay. Halberd of Freezing. Base damage 13. My lord. That I think the game was trying to get me killed by saying that was easy. Well, obviously, I knew it had a powerful weapon, but I was like, the game says it's easy. Maybe managed to kill it. Was it not easy? Not even one ease. Scroll of Amnesia, kind of useless because I don't even have the first thing. Tombs of Stone to create a short blast of high velocity rock shards. Damage is strongly reduced by armor. Pass wall allows you to walk through. Takes some time for the caster to attune to the rock. Also, I believe you can get murdered by this. It says the best way out is always through. Robert Frost, A Servant to Servants, 1915. No special text. No special text. Fires a sharp spine of rock. Bolts, arrows, spear. Or X to explore. Let's pull you two upstairs so I can fight you two one at a time. Nice. +4 dagger. I will equip that. I'm not gonna skill it, but it's a pretty decent weapon to get me a little bit farther. It's no +7. What? Oh, I was using. Oh god, I was letting this. I mean, I think it was just raising because of throwing, but. And let's pull you up. Yeah, pulling enemies through the stairs is a pretty good tactic. Not if the enemies never actually come closer to you, but I can also just 1v1 the thing. Just conga line. Okay, this one. For a second, I thought that was a scroll of confusion. I was like, oh, that looks like confusion. I most definitely need to get the hell out of here. Let's. Okay, he almost came up with me. Jeez. Let's find a way back down. Ah. Okay, well, we got another 1v1. Yes. What's another way down? Preferably not. All of the stairs are right next to each other, so we keep getting the same enemies. This is at least a little bit further away. Flail of Draining. Oh yeah, we finally got our Darkness AoE. Nice. Oh god, that. Oh, it's because of the freaking trident. I was like, why is my HP going so fast? And then I pressed the button too many times. So I just killed myself. God damn. Such a stupid death. Let's go Hedge Wizard. Because they start with a bunch of random. Well, not random. They start with Translocation, Summoning, Conjuration. Which is a nice spread. Same thing I did last time. Same thing I always do. Let this only go up to 5. Yeah, that seems okay. Drop the dagger. Meta Cloud is pretty good. That's a pretty good reason for me to. Yes, I'll just set skill target 3 and then force it to go there and then skill target 3. And then force it up there. The meta Cloud can really save you. And the fact that it's, well, like once you get it up to a reliable level, you can just use it constantly. To a degree. Very nice. Please don't die to this frilled lizard. Because I'm gonna run away from this frilled lizard so it doesn't kill me. Because that would be embarrassing. Dang it. I almost got myself killed by moving. Stop. Thank you. I was gonna say stop missing. But then a freaking shaft. Magic dart this guy. Let's start. God. Having to kite back to the unknown. Oh, and there's a worm. Luckily, they're real slow. You gotta be a little bit careful that you don't path around to them and then they turn around and you're just like, oh god, you're too close to me. Rest and heal. How dare you sling rocks at me? That was a little dangerous. There's no way I'm killing you. Yeah, there's no way. You're too tanky. Let's go back upstairs to clear it. Still need more levels. I'm allowed to get that. Two. Oh, there's an enemy. I was like, why can't I learn my spells? Blink is definitely nice. It's a random though. See, I didn't get the target at all, but it can definitely get you out of hairy situations. Darts, which I will pick up and then skill, quiver them. So now I have magic darts and non-magic darts, and none of them actually hit their mark. It's just how it goes. Oh, oh, that's the poison. I was like, where'd it go? Like, yes, of course, the poison. I don't have any of my darts. I was like, why can't I throw anything? Ooh, a dagger venom. That is. You can actually go over there and pick it up, please. It's actually super strong. Yeah, I don't want 10 short blade. So this is not skeleton. Let's go. Okay. I accidentally pressed capital U and I'm just like, man, I hope that didn't do anything. But nope, luckily not. Okay, this worm is gonna be easy pickings, relatively speaking. Yeah. Yeah, venom. Quick hitting venom weapons are very, very powerful. Basically, we can destroy just about anything that is vulnerable to poison. It's not join Zin because he would take half my money. You can game the system by not having any money, but that's the point. Oh, he was already dead before I reached him. God, poisons are very good. Well, it's strong against things that are actually vulnerable to it. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Yes, I know. I know I don't know that spell. Gibriados. This is the support of your attributes. I see your movement slows. Yeah, this is not good. Yes. Chibriados is the god of deliberation. Those faithful to Chibriados travel more slowly the further they progress in their faith, and are forbidden from using any means to hasten themselves. In the process of so imitating their god, they attain perfection of mind and body, and the mysteries of time unfolded before them. Especially devout followers may even momentarily abandon the flow of time and its needless disturbances. And slow others. You can warp the flow of time around you. You can inflict damage on those overly hasty. You can step out of the flow of time. Supporting my attributes, that's slowing my movements. So it's the effect of poison on me. That is one of my least favorite gods because I don't like not being able to kite. So now I can no longer kite for the most part. But hey, my stats are all up. But yeah, basically I'm going to be a ranged character that can't kite. Which kind of weird. Meta Cloud, please. This slow might be necessary. Yeah. Meta Cloud still isn't strong enough. Or, well, I'm still not strong enough to cast it, probably. Slow, though. Honestly, I'm gonna need. No, let's let it level naturally. I'm gonna be using slow frequently. Okay, let's slow you. Attempt a Meta Cloud. Okay. Electrocution. Yeah. Damn it. Wow, look how many runs I've done recently. I've died 24 times. Okay, let's go back to Octopod Transmuter. This is the build that somebody was running that got me into the game. Just this like weird octopus that just makes up for the fact that they can't wear armor by turning into forms that don't need armor. I kind of want to see the later parts of the game again, but it's gonna take a lot of trial and error on my part because I'm not very good at this game. Sorry if I'm going a bit quiet. I'm just trying to speed through this portion without giving it too much thought. Scratch copper ring. Ring of willpower. I guess I can equip a lot of rings. Oh, right. But yeah, I'm an octopus, so swimming is my forte. So set my skills. Let's go without shield. Let's cap this at 5. And just let everything go up naturally. Just make sure spellcasting is leveling up at a decent rate, regardless of whether or not I use it. At least in the early game, I'm not going to be paying attention to my spells. I'm not that good of a spellcaster. So yeah, even Beastly Appendage is only a 9% chance to cast, so probably not going to be using magic for a little while until it gets a little bit higher. Alright, let's get down the stairs. Okay, good. Ring of Fire, which... Oh, Protection of Fire, not Ring of Fire. Which is a important distinction because one causes you to lose resistance and the other one causes you to just gain. Please construct this stupid thing. Or kill it. Both is good. Oh god, he literally lost me and he was looking straight at me. The orientation of enemies that they're facing doesn't actually matter in this game. I swim in this deep water. I can. You know, let's not mess with the gods. Well, I mean, we're gonna mess with the gods, just not random gods. Let's not invite the evil of RNG. Level 4 unarmored skill. That goblin. Let's go down. Sand over to water, that means that there's a sewer nearby. There are very many optional areas in the game that have a limited time to get to before they disappear. Might be here. Might also not be here. I don't remember the titles. All I know is that I should be running very distant. South? Mayhaps. Here? Oops. Did not mean to start fighting the plant. Game is usually a bit generous, so as long as you're not screwing around too much, you can usually get there. As long as you're intentionally trying to explore. Very nearby. Yep, it's right here. Let's hop in. Okay, now that we're here, we can take our time. We can swim in the water, so we're very much inclined to be here. That's why I was rushing, because I was like, oh, I could just swim through the deep swamp. Moccasin, which is a little scary. Scroll of Identify, which might tell me something else. Good God. Yeah, I'm just dead unless something like that happened. Oh, I got honestly super lucky. Just ridiculous as hell. Okay, let's identify some stuff. Scroll of Summoning, super good. Let's identify these. Potion of Invisibility. Wow. Obviously, we can't equip this, but still, that is pretty nice. Scales of a cold-breathing dragon. It provides great protection from cold while rendering its wearer more susceptible to fire. Can't equip it. Yeah, useless armor. His scales are his pride, shut up together as with a closed seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. They are joined one to another. They stick together and they cannot be sundered. AJV Bible, Job 41:15-17. Let's get dropped. Oh yeah. And then we have the Ring of the Tortoise, 8 AC. A rough-hewn aquamarine. Aquamarine? Aquamarine. Sorry, I was just making fun of the fact that I tried to pronounce it as if it's a word I've never seen. Ring, half of an ancient pair. Its wearer is exceptionally difficult to harm. Half of an ancient. Oh, this is a real item, or this is a an item that always exists. Well, not always exists, but an item that is like pre-made. There are a handful of items that are like that in the game. Yeah. You. Oh god, she destroyed me with those wands. Holy shit. Yeah, damn. That's her. That's her big thing. That goblin can have like just crazy, crazy wands, and that one just obliterated me. It's dealing like 20 damage at a time. That is not something I know how to deal with. Oh yeah, we should totally get our poison raising by itself. Let's make our magic go up. I'm gonna be fighting in melee a lot. God, I'm very much saddened by that. Run away. Bravely, I should say. Okay, got one down. So for this guy to split from me a bit. There we go. I just wanted to be comfortable to get a single slap in. I knew I could kill them one slap, so just rolled the dice. I still can't believe how screwed I got. Just, I should have just ran away from him. Should have tested out more of my scrolls. There's so many things in this game that I need to relearn. Like threat assessment. I probably could have told or been able to tell that they had a dangerous weapon. But I know they always spawn with scrolls, but they're not scrolls, wands. But I was like, oh, this wand. They probably don't have any wands that'll kill me. I say before I die. So Hubibs or Lahudib's crystal spear. Doesn't say anything special. Ice form doesn't say anything special. This one does. Oh. I was not there for the. I was not there for rehearsal. I don't need it anymore. When I show up just in time to pop, you can clear the goddamn floor. Empty out the locker room. Let me find my space. Let him who knows he knows no fear look well upon my face. Nameless bodies in unremembered rooms know how a man becomes a beast when the wolf bane blooms. The Mountain Goat Werewolf Gimmick, 2015. So mash you up, mash you up. Let's get rid of you, get rid of you. And continue on. I like how I'm saying that in such a delayed fashion. I was just like, man, I'm saying that way after the fact. I don't know. Because I was thinking, like, man, the way that I'm saying this, somebody's gonna be like, "Is your audio delayed?" It's like, no, no, I just talk weird. I shouldn't have just did this. Okay, drink a random potion. Okay, random potion save me. Let's no. Actually, you know what? Let's forget BC appendage. And then we teleport. Avoid Sigmund. Hopefully avoid Sigmund anyways. Yeah, classic drinking random potions until you survive. So you want to test out all your scrolls to find your identification scrolls so you can figure out what scrolls to use. Alrighty then. And then there's Sigmund. Yes, don't path that way then. Let's read these first and visage. Scroll of acquirement. Less will, less intelligence, plus wisdom. Oh, this is gonna be a hard decision. A ring of 6 dexterity. Plus for trend of venom. Let's take the ring of dexterity. My reasoning behind that is that we can equip. Oh god, not you again. She just fucking one shot me. Oh god, I was like, I don't want to get killed by you again, so I was running away. That's not. Hmm. Sorry, I'm just trying to recover from my anguish. Yeah, Fragile Boulder had a fly swiftly later on. Let's say we're Draconian. They learn a elemental type later. Let's go Berserker. No. I honestly hate Berserker. Draconian fighter. Start with the axes. And we also get a potion of might. Shirtless. Oh. Can't take up armor. Did not even think about that. Let's not go unarmed at all. Let's process ourselves up to level 1 and then play it by ear. It's not stealth at all. You know what? Oh god, not this one again. Kinda hate it. Kinda hate it. That's one of the main reasons I don't like to. Well, I mean, I still enjoy it, but is why I'm always fearful to randomly take the assistance of random gods. Appreciates the change of pace. Could hypothetically ban time. I don't know, I prefer to break time than bend time. So, what? Yeah, it hits all enemies adjacent to the wielder, dealing less damage to those not targeted. Yeah, I really like Axes for the AoE. I'll probably get some spells, but not too many. Let's get some more dexterity. The scales feel tougher. Some mutations. Your plain brown scales are hard. You cannot fit into any form of armor. You're cold-blooded and may be slowed by cold attacks. Thoroughly enjoys the change of pace. Appreciates the change of pace. Can't wear the plate mail. I mean, hey, at least my character can wear some pants. Consolation. That we're still wearing pants. Dodge 3, spellcasting 1. Make it so this can be increased later. But actually, let's only skill this. It's also... it's shields that I was thinking of that can be... that you can increase the skill of and reduce their penalty for spellcasting. What is it? Ticket skills? A small piece of wooden metal to be strapped on one's arm for defense. It is cumbersome to wear until it impedes the evasion, spellcasting, and attack speed of the wielder. Where penalties will be reduced and eventually eliminated with increased shield skill. Let who will boast the courage in the field. Find but little safety from my shield. Nature's, not honor's, law we must obey. This made me cast my useless shield away, but by a prudent flight and cunning save, a life which valor could not from the grave. Better buckler I can soon regain, but who can get another life again? Archeloctos, 7th century. Oh, 7th century. I was like, 7th cent? Is that a distant cousin of 50 Cent? 7th cent BC. Uh, Translator William H. Goodwin, 1879. Oh, sorry. Axis 3, level 4, some more agility. But I can manage to kill Worm at least. Good. Another floor cleared. The reason I like to clear every single floor is just of shadows. Oh, oh, reduces sight. Yeah, I'm good. +6 strength. That's actually really good. Blackened wand. Wand of polymorph. Oh yeah, I already read that dialogue. See invisible. A ring that allows you to see invisible things. Here is my secret. It is very simple. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. Anthony? Antony? Antony the Saint Exupéry. The Little Prince, 1943. Interesting. Get turned. Please, please. Oh, yeah, it shows you right here. They can become a killer bee, a hound, or a river rat. Please be turned into something else free. Fine, I'll just punch you to death. I know they didn't want to use their thing. What can I turn you into? It's not susceptible. Yeah, probably because it's a corpse. Brand, I guess, brand my axe. Engulfed in flames. Good. They appreciate my change of pace. I wish they would stop doing so. What happens if I try to equip this? What do you say? You can't wear that. That's it. Oh, hey, it's one of the many versions of my dead self. I wonder which me is it. I'm bring a butcher tree, which I don't need right now. Well, I'm probably never going to quote unquote need it, but it might be useful at some point. Ah, didn't mean to open that. Oops. The slasher, an amateur Jin Cinder accolade of Ignis. Oh, you're the one that I really don't. Oh god. Kobold bringing. You were cast into the abyss. By who? Oh, the kobold hit me with a +0 dagger of distortion. And I have been sent into the abyss. For Raiju! Damn you, game. Oh, there's nothing I can do about that. Let's try an Ice Mage. Oh my god. Literally, literally like 4-3. And I'm getting yeeted into the abyss. Set this to only ever go up to 5. Alright, let's look at my spells. So freeze. Freeze and adjacent. Oh, it's adjacent. Frozen ramparts in cases surrounding walls with ice for a short time. As long as the caster refrains from moving, victims that wander near the icy walls will be damaged, and this may temporarily slows cold-blooded creatures. Damage dealt bypasses any armor the target may have. Each victim is only ever affected by one icy wall at a time. Okay. Caster and any allies can safely remain near walls. The ice will crack and fall apart if the caster moves to a new location. Okay. Also, Kubu's armor. Sorry. Envelops the caster's body in a protective layer of thick ice, granting a substantial bonus to armor as long as they remain in their current location. This will crack and fall away if the caster moves to a new location. The spell decreases in effectiveness in heavier armor, grants a lower bonus the higher the encumbrance rating of the caster's armor. Okay. Hailstorm. Launches a cannonade of hail. The eye of the storm is wide enough that monsters adjacent to the caster are unaffected due to the strong impact and cutting edges. A significant portion of its damage bypasses cold resistance. Good. Good. Piece of cheese. Kills the rat. Does 1d6. It's not even bad. Assuming that it hits. Yeah, I didn't even get to show off the Draconian's ability to like get a flavor a breath weapon. Get a breath weapon, period. Which is unfortunate. That's there's also some. I think poison is the weakest because eventually you're just fighting with demons, which have resistance. So it's and from what I hear, eventually you just run into demons. Why the shining one is so good, and you know, relying on any one damage type is kind of bad because demons quite frequently are flavored. Like I've seen, I know for a fact I've seen like electrical demons. Club, I'm good. I would not enjoy joining the club. So I like to find an actual god I'm interested in. Let's get a point into strength. 2 points into strength, actually. I think. Could be wrong. And by 2 points, I mean, I believe it gives you 2 points when it tells you to select a attribute to level up. And I kind of live on a back street, so it's kind of surprising to hear a car go by. Well, it's not surprising. It's just like it's infrequent relative to like being off the main highway. Which I used to live real close to the main highway one time. At one point, like it was literally a stone's throw away from my house. That was a while ago, and it's fortunately no longer the case because I was getting real tired of just constantly the sounds of cars. It grates on you after a while. Now I just have like, well, I mean, luckily I'm not living too close to a train. Well, yeah, not so close that I'd be able to hear from my house. But I am living in a train-loving city. And a lot of things are transported by trains. At least here. Not that I know much about trains. I know trains go on tracks. It's basically the limit of my knowledge. Ooh, Datura tipped. Is that broken door? I was like, what the hell? I've seen so few broken doors. A disappointedly poorly maintained wooden door. It take nothing short of magic to get this properly closed again. Eh. I- no, but I'm like, well, I mean, you could just fix the door. In real life, you could just fix the door. It's not like it's that difficult or anything. Cold mages have a really good time against snakes, which are some of the early game's most dangerous enemies. Some. Just some. Let's read some of these scrolls. Globe of Identify. Let's learn this. Potion of Attraction. Next enemies. Just locating them quickly closer for the duration of the fact that this is surprisingly subtle and unaware victims may sleep in through it entirely. And this one. Potion of Might. It's not bad. quiver these poison darts. See, quivering. Let's skill them. That's fine. Not really much I want to do. Are you cold-blooded? No. I will poison you then. Nice. Let's finally start spending these. Let's test this out. I haven't used a lot of the spells in the game yet. There is a violent unraveling. If cast upon any creature already blessed or cursed, magical enchantments, these enchantments will be torn apart, transforming into a spray of destructive mutagenic radiation. The victim and anyone adjacent will be blasted and heavily deformed, weakening them and reducing their armor. Some creatures are particularly vulnerable, as the enchantments binding them to the plane will unravel and cause them to be dismissed immediately. Overwhelms an enemy with malignant energies, irresistibly weakening their melee attacks and disrupting their magic. Additionally, daze and blind any foe that fails to resist the full force of the curse. It's interested to play around with those curses, so let's get this stuff up. Unfortunately, you can't skill spells. That'd be nice. This is capped, right? Yeah, good. Another scroll. Okay, scroll of them. So let's say invulnerability. Unfortunately, not. No, let's throw these at them. Oh, I was gonna hope that they were gonna fight anything, but yeah. I was hoping that there were other enemies around that they were gonna go fight, but I just made it stronger. As it ran straight for me. Damn it. Um. Let's go Necromancer. This is. Oh, none of these are actually hexes. I thought one of them would be a half necromancy, half hex ability. Suppose I forgot. And then cap this at 5, and then just go back my day. Okay, you can get pained. Pain isn't too detrimental to this character because they have technically 2 bars of HP. I said technically they do. So the backlash isn't as detrimental, though it does take both from their HP and their MP. Once we get regenerate, it won't be too bad. And then we'll probably not be using pain anymore. Still only have 50% strength, so it might be able to do like a 1d12 or something. I don't know. I don't know how the numbers work in this game. Pain does quite a significant chunk of damage. Considering I don't think it's avoidable. I believe it's an auto hit. Unless it's something that cannot be hit by destructive energies. Or something that's resistant, period. That is also the case, but it's usually quite reliable damage. As are most spells in this game. First low-level spells in this game, aside from ones that are just purely bad. Which, mostly the ones that you have to use in melee. Which I don't appreciate being a melee spellcaster in the early game. go pumping intelligence. Why not? They give electrocution. Let's equip it. Skill these darts. Now to think about it. Not that I think about it. Oops. Let's go +1 speed over electricity. Seems it could be more useful. At least in the interim. I'll find a better weapon, or just finally do away with my weapons entirely. Let's go with a little bit of armor. Though I keep getting one shot by magic that does not care about my armor. Just sad. So small creature and 8 rotation. God, that is crap. It's actual garbage. I mean, unless I wanted to train one of those up. Oh, there's a fail chance. I didn't realize that. Not very high though. If this is 72% of this power, God, this is not as good as I thought it was. Then again, it's also cheap, so it makes sense to me. Yeah, I need to get back up those steps. Up the stairs. You poisonous man. Then please kill him. Okay. I was about to say. One of us is going to die, and I hope it isn't me. Go down somewhere else. Perhaps avoid that area. For now. Try to find some more scrolls to identify. And crossbow with 30 gold pieces. Low price of somehow getting to the other side of that. Let's run from this. Oh, apparently we cannot run. It was faster than me, so I was just screwed. Let's try air. An air. Vine stalker. Supposed to say vine creeper. Not the case. I believe this attack can bounce. Yeah, it can. I remember this. This is one of my favorite spells. I believe you can also hit yourself, which is fun. Not fun if you didn't know it was possible to hit yourself, but fun in the sense that it's funny. So let's identify the other 2 scrolls. Teleportation and fog. Not too bad, I guess. Please punch the wolf. Or jackal. I know it's a jackal, but that's... Don't worry about the jackal. Nor the jackal behind the curtain. Punch the jackal. Nice. Let's make sure everything is off. Actually, this is capped at... I don't know, this is capped at 3, honestly. It's kind of taking away one of my character's main strengths, but besides, this doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Bat, for dying. But I believe you can bounce it and hit the same enemy multiple times. At least it used to cheese. Wow. I need to back off. Let my natural healing rate do a little work. Okay, now I bit and did like nothing. Did no damage. Let's wait a little bit longer. Try again. Did not hit. There we go. Damn. I was like, where the hell is my hitting? Or where the hell is my hit chance? That I can't hit a kobold. Kill the ectoplasm. Let's see, like something like that. And I believe it hit him multiple times. Let's get some more intelligence. It's at 40% full power. Of its full power, I should say. About to say, please hit. Yeah, being able to hit a monster multiple times with shock is real good. Is that a discharge? The arc, we're eventually draining out. Back to the caster, oh god. Deals reduced damage when arcing back to the caster. I'd rather not. Yeah, let's get swiftness. Okay. Their strike doesn't have any flavor text. Oh, there we go. Swap it out. You can leave, work, socialize thing, movies, home, class, dentist, clothes, shopping. Fancy weed store. Tops if you're quick, friendship. If it sucks, hit the bricks. Real winners quit. Sick. Admin Dasher Rizone Twitter, March 30th, 2018. Just walk it out. Just walk it out. That makes me want to listen to that song again. God. Yeah, I'm gonna play this game for another hour and a half. Well, I mean, it depends. It depends, but oh, it's very likely to hit me. You see what I'm doing? I'm doing it like that to come back. Oh god, I stepped in the wrong direction. I don't want to get murdered by a bat. Okay, good. Please. I was about to say, please. Another bat here to kill me. I was about to say, can I please get a heal off? But yes, if I have a run that I continue to want to play, I will obviously. It's a self-imposed time limit rather than like an actual like meaningful time limit. It's not like I'm gonna die. A +4 mace of Lux Kyosu. Purple resist electricity, resist poison, +3 intelligence. Pretty good. Let's equip that. Make sure we don't do anything with it. Skill that. Let's read this. Chant armor. Okay. There's a visage. What to wear. Blink scroll. Potions, though, I'm definitely going to not touch. Yeah, Vorpal doesn't. Vorpal, yeah, it increases extra damage. Or inflicts extra damage. I believe it's supposed to represent, like, going through their armor. I believe the extra damage does ignore armor, which is why it's very powerful. Okay, finally got level 4 again. Please die. Okay, let's. Bahamut is a god of the destructive powers of magic. Followers regain divine assistance in commanding the hermetic arts. The most favored stand to gain access to some of the fearsome spells in Vahumut's library. Once devotion to Vahumut be proven by the causing of as much damage and destruction as possible. You can memorize some of their spells. You can gain magic power from killing. Aids me in learning destructive spells. Extends the range of my destructive spells. Worshippers of Vahumut will quickly be able to recover their magical energy upon killing beings. As they gain favor, they will also gain enhancements to their destructive spells, first assistance in casting such spells, and then increased range for conjurations. Bahamut will offer followers the knowledge of increasingly powerful destructive spells as they gain piety. Like when you kill living beings, destroy undead, kill demons, kill holy beings, and kill non-living beings. Unaffected by invocation. Not appreciate abandonment. Those who anger Bahamut find destruction amply heaped upon them. Novices are struck by flame and frost, archmages by crystal spears and firestorms. Their own conjurations, too, are wont to misfire at the worst possible moments. You know what? Let's join them. He welcomes me. It's nice to feel welcome. Alright, stealth 3. That's where we'll stay forever. Until I die. Whichever one comes first. Sorry. Let's kill all of you. Kill you. I need to remember this mace is real good. But I should be using it every now and again. Though my strength is kind of piddly. Don't mind the lava. It's totally not incredibly dangerous. Well, not by itself, but if something were to like push me into it, I would almost assuredly melt. Pretty sure you would die in the lava even if you had like 3 pips of or 3 pips of flame resistance, which is the closest you can get to immunity, unless you had just like actual immunity. 5. Some antiques. Sedimented. Oh, scroll to identify, please. Actually, no. No. Let's not get anything. Okay. Got a few kills. Got a few more kills. Don't shock myself. Thank you very much. And no, I'll leave airstrike on the table. Nice. Probably bounce around a few times. Spell it now. 1d6. Not much better than. I mean, it's only kind of by like 10%. So what do I really expect? Freesar. Fail chance. Or miscast chance. slightly in exchange for a bit more armor. Oh, I'm yawning. Aside from the fact that I'm not breathing enough. Find a corridor to fight, preferably. Okay, please get away from me. Please. Okay, good. It's not dead. Holy shit. Luckily, I have a lot of regeneration, so I can kind of take this. Nice. So I like Vine Creepers that, yeah, they don't get healing potions, but then they don't need them. Aside from burst damage, that's the real threat. It's burst damage, but sustained damage is just negated by their HP regeneration. Especially when you get some added tankiness on top of it. They can be really hard to kill. Aside from just like critical mass. Offers you knowledge of Sandblast. It's kind of meh. Gonna be honest, God. You kind of lost me there. Okay. Getting it murdered by the priest's holy magic. Oh god, it's a white. I don't know if I can kill a white. It's dangerous. It can deal. I might not be able to kill this, but it's hide away from it and hope that my spells will be enough. Okay, that was good. It's 4 spear, but it doesn't stack up against a magical one, unfortunately. Oh god, it's probably a bad idea to be fighting this guy. Get the hell out of here. Okay, Ghost, I will fight you. Please do not teleport me into danger. Ugh, that hornet killed me in 2 attacks. I'm pretty sure it would have been faster than me, so I didn't. I didn't think I had any options. Fuck. Ugh, and it killed me because it was faster than me. Damn it. Stam and blast. Poisonous vapors and corpse rot. I'm not too worried about either of those. That rat. Hey, something I can actually kill. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the extra mana. And of course the regeneration, but maybe I can find it again. There we go. Level 2. Should also make sure I SMS, because I wish there was a way to get like a preset so you could just like do that and save yourself some clicks at the start of literally every single run. Or you could just like not even worry about it. Maybe I should try the other methods of allocating experience. Oh yeah, this manual mode, yeah, I know. Oh, and then you can set them all. What? Yeah, I honestly prefer automatic just because it seems more proper that you learn by doing. It's more so I just don't dislike, or I just dislike constantly having to click things on and off. Well, not constantly, but at the start of every single run. But maybe it's just equivalent of just part of character creation, I guess, of having to set your skills. Right, having an identified scroll of identify is quite nice. Let's figure out what this two stack potions are. You'll need to find increases melee attack power. Not currently skilled in melee, nor do I have a weapon that can really make up for that lack of skill. Let's just explore. Floor and kill everything with shock. Okay, more shock. Spam it. Okay, that was an accidental trick shot. Whoops. I guess click on it. Scarf of Shadows. Fabric at its creation, enchantments were woven into it, and as such it cannot accept further enchantments. Okay. Reduces the distance where it can be seen at or can see. I don't like having my vision radius reduced. Personally, anyways. So I guess it'd be halfway decent for a stealth build. I don't know how good a stealth build is in this game. I've never ran one. So imagine getting just doing like a pacifist run, just never killing anything. So that's it. It doesn't seem like something I'd want to do. Okay. I'm gonna start drinking potions until I get. No, okay. Well, I got lucky that the poison just ended. Turned myself into a tree. Strength potion of might and beat on this worm. Nice. So run around and kill things with might until it wears off. There we go. Nice regeneration. Oh, I can kill you. You. Let's bap everything. More scrolls. No good. I don't have much money, and I'd like to save it up for on my funeral expensive, probably, if I were to say. Again with the 2-hit, bouncing off the wall. God, I really love shock that you can just bounce it. It's a nice little design choice. What did I cap this at? Oh, well, I guess I'll cap it at 4 then. so I don't waste one. I could probably get a pretty decent stealth, but I don't really do stabbing. Oh, I know it's good. It's just I never end up using it. Plus, I don't know how. Well, I mean, I don't know how anything is effective in the late game because I've never been to the late game. Thank you. God, my hit chances just garbage right now. Let's identify these 2 emeralds. Potion of cancellation. That's pretty good. Is it just magic? Yeah, just magical effects. Which, assuming that I can drink that while in a bad spot, will be pretty good. Let's try to have a slugfest with this worm. Nice, and that's a pretty good sign. Well, a sign that we can do some good damage. Not really a sign that we're going to be able to survive damage, though. Worms are more so sacks of HP than anything else. Slow sacks of HP. Zap the bat. Right, let me look at my spells. Static Discharge, Swiftness. Poisonous Vapors. Well, this is air. I didn't even realize. Well, I mean, yeah, vapors. Duh. Teleport. Oh, this is nice. I'm probably gonna get Translocation to go up to 3. Just so I can use that. Somewhat reliably, anyways. Because that's gonna be a nice panic spell. Oh, heck, let's take it now, just so I don't forget it. Slightly better armor, which will increase my chance of failure, but not by too much. I'll actually quiver this. This can. I mean, they can both pierce their enemies. Now that I think about it, honestly, just throw them away. Then I can. How do I? There we go. Did that work? Okay, yes it did. Thank you very much. Forgot how to quiver different things. All I really know how to do is to quiver weapons because it actually gives you the option of doing so. But I figured it out. Ooh, he dropped a scroll of identify. Scrolls of I was about to say identification. Or know what my identification scroll is. What's the teleportation? Very, very important. Can't actually trick shot. Don't get enough range from where I am. Black potion. Totally doesn't sound ominous. Ominous? Ominous. Crazy Yuff. Yuff? Yuff? Yuff. The Enlightened. A withered old gnoll with a long silver beard. Holding a quarterstaff and wearing a cloak. He looks like a figure from mythology. Wait, is his beard held onto his ears with hooks? I've never read this. I've never read this before. It's held on to his ears with hooks. It's a fake beard. There was an old man with a beard who said, "It is just as I feared. 2 owls, 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren have all built their nests in my beard." Edward Lear, A Book of Nonsense, number 1, 1846. Let's avoid that for now. Maybe come back for that quarterstaff later. Assuming we don't get too far. is. I used to be able to kill him reliably every time I saw him, but now I'm not so sure. My eyes are starting to get bloodshot. I can feel my eyes tearing up. Those all enemies. Looks extreme. I mean, to be fair, it is a weapon. It is quite appropriate that the weapon looks dangerous. Try to get them all on the Congo line. Okay. Let's continue to kite them back. Slowly murder them. And then there was one. Nice. Oh, there's a freaking phantom. Let's avoid that like the plague. An orc is a good sign of yes. More orcs. One does not simply walk into a single orc. Let's go might. Okay, I leveled up. Okay, I killed it. Okay, killed it. Oh, that might potion came in real clutch. Encrusted scale mail. +1 scale mail of Daisy. Drains my at maximum HP. Plus attack -3 intelligence. Oh, it's cursed. Party tricks. Intoxication. Upstairs. Intoxication. Converts a small portion of the brain matter of those around you into alcohol, attempting to confuse all intelligent creatures within view. Although poison-resistant creatures may resist the effects, the caster will experience vertigo briefly if they successfully make contact with other minds. It is frequently used as an icebreaker at wizard parties. Ah, got it. Sorry, my brain just tried to think what it would feel like if part of my brain turned into like basically just a slush, like a alcoholic slurry. Honestly, makes me want to vomit. I mean, that's not the first time I've seen that description, but like it just every time I see it, I just think, whoops, I cooked it anyways. Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, +2 leather armor of the sailor worn, rampage, invisibility, and reduce fire resistance. Yeah, it has rampage is it bestows 1 free step when moving towards enemies. Pretty powerful, but it can also get you out of position, or it can get you in a really bad position real fast. But like, oh man, it honestly makes me sick to my stomach just thinking about my brain turning into alcohol and then essentially pouring alcohol on my own brain directly. Really doesn't bode well. Yes, speed me up. Come on. Yes, we got the scorpion. I will definitely take that. I will also bravely run away from you. I managed to cast this again. Oh, can I just cast teleport alert? Yes, do it. Oh no. Please. Oh, it worked. Okay. Okay, it's the light effect. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Curse you, bot. Where was I? There you are. I was thinking that as long as it doesn't hit me, I think I can kill it. I mean, that's the same thing about every enemy in this game is that if you can dodge every single one of its attacks, you'll eventually kill it. But I was like, oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can win. Let's identify the potions. The scrolls I'm not too worried about testing out. It was enchant armor. Let's enchant the helmet. There's some visage. Blink. Act with pain. It was a scroll of torment. And a scroll of fog. Potion of degradation. Degeneration, I should say. If when you say whiskey, you mean the devil's brew, the poison scourge, the bloody monster that defiles innocence, thrones reason, destroys the home, creates misery and poverty, yea. Literally takes the bread from the mouths of little children, then certainly I am against it. Noah S. Sweat, Jr., If by Whiskey, 1952. If by Whiskey. The devil's brew. Let's drop that, because I don't know how to make it useful. Now this... Ugh. You know what? Bottoms up and the devil laughs. We got sharper toenails. Oh, our spells are a little harder to cast but feel more powerful. And +4 intelligence. Oh my god, that's pretty good. That was a pretty lucky roll considering we got everything that we got was like. Well, we got 3 upgrades. We got 3 beneficial ones, and we got 1 side grade. That is pretty good. I have to admit. That is oh god, distortion. Be very dangerous. It just teleported me. And now he's dead. So yeah, this it warps and distorts the space around it. It may blink, banish, or inflict extra damage upon those who strikes. Unwielding it may cause banishment or high damage. When it says banishment, it means it can send you to the abyss. I'll pick it up, but I will avoid using it for the foreseeable future. You know what? Just drop it. I don't want to invite that evil into my life. Damn it. I'm tired. It's just because I'm forgetting to breathe. Basically, what yawning is it's an uncontrollable deep breath, but it is also a sign that you're tired and an increased requirement for oxygen. At least that's what I believe. but I haven't actually looked anything up in that. Oh, I should have looked at the shaman. Read his dialogue. Oh right, yeah. I was like, holy shit, I'm teleporting. It's like, yeah, you were walking towards an enemy and you have a rampage item. The turret can be really good or really bad depending on the situation. Like this, Datura. I say that and now I'm just like running away. Okay, Datura on you. I said Datura on you, please hit. For the love of God. It's a freaking tower shield. Yeah, that's just the same thing for each shield. Oh, wait. Let's at least read this part. A large piece of wood and metal. You strapped on one. Oh, it's. Oh, it's the exact same dialogue. Okay. Datura. Datura? There you go. See, now we run away and then this guy just fights everything. Oh, I got attributed with the kills because he's considered an ally. Now that is cute. That is cute. Is that you can rampage towards an enemy. That you can rampage. Sorry, I'm laughing because that's amazing. Is that you can rampage to enemies that are weaker or potentially less difficult to evade to benefit you in the long term. And yes, I know he can't be poisoned in this sense. Let's just keep hitting him. So yeah, we have 100%. Oh yeah, we have 100% power on our shotgun. It's only a 2% chance to fail. It's pretty good. No chance of taking that. Airstrike. Discharge. Rotation. Corpse rot. Gale's Gravitas can be good. Lesser Beckoning can potentially allow you to 1v1 an enemy that would otherwise be difficult to bring closer to you. So yeah, I might want to consider some of these, but not right now. Let's go. Right, who's dead? That ice beast is still alive. A terrible creature formed of snow and crystalline ice. Its feet leave puddles of icy water on the floor. It's dangerous, but oh. Okay. Okay, the bite, very important. It has the power of Vine Stalkers that you can really kite back very, very effectively. Just a little kiting, and you can heal a lot of HP while your enemy just doesn't heal at all. You get a little poison, and you can really just like poke an enemy and then just run away and repeat the process until they die. And just do that with every enemy except for undead, which I don't believe heal naturally, anyways. A haggard old gnoll, wise and wicked, strange chants and undulations. Relations? Ulation. I've never seen that word used in a sentence before. Undulations send other gnolls into a frenzy. Yeah, no spellcaster. Okay, speaking of no spellcaster. Let's back up. kiting back to heal. Please hit. Just hit. Beautiful, man. Thank you. There we go. Okay. We're in a pretty good position with 39 HP and 16 mana. And regeneration. A nice amount of regeneration, in fact. Oh, the door creaks loudly. Oh no. Let me take another check to see about these. What do I want? Folk invisibility. God, that scares me, I'm gonna be honest. Right, I wanted to equip that. Allows me to fly. What surprised him the most, however, was the logic of his wings. He seemed so natural, so on that completely human organism, that he couldn't understand why other men didn't have them too. Gabriel Garcia Marquez, very old man with enormous wings, 1955. Translator Gregory Rabassa, 1972. This, God, I'm gonna read this again just because I love just how just how psychopathic. I mean, not even psychopathic, just how like batshit insane this guy is. Suppose you found your brother in bed with your wife and put a javelin through both of them. You would be justified, and they would atone for their sins and be received into the kingdom of God. Just, I still never get over that. It's so fucking, it's so messed up. Nice, 3% miscast chance. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, I should have checked the frog to see if most undead. Well, this is just the actual frog. An unusually aggressive amphibian that pursues its prey with rapid hops. Its croak is loud and distinctive, and unlike its smaller counterparts above, Dungeon Bullfrog is as large as it sounds. Hello, my buddy. Hello, my honey. Hello, my right-hand gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. Then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own. Etta Emerson and Joseph E. Howard. Hello, my baby. God, I did not expect it. I mean, I've seen poetry and just like quotes. I did not expect to that one of these was going to be something I should sing. Oh, oh God. God, please don't clip that. Maybe I'll get banned. YouTube will get mad that I sung like several lines from a song. God, imagine that. That would be just like the fuck. It's like, oh, you sung too close to the actual song. How dare you show the lyrics? I don't know. I don't know if they're still that bad. They might be though. God, is it one of my fucking channel point rewards that people can make me sing everything I say for a period of time? Oh yeah, 2,500 points to make me have to sing. God. Should put that to just an astronomical level. Somebody would have to watch me like for 24 hours to make me sing that. I mean, even now, it's like you still have to watch me for like 10 hours. So it's like it's still I'm still pretty safe. Somebody would have to put up with my bullshit. Oh please, sweet Jesus, that's illegal. That is absolutely not okay. You see, how did you get this many points? Just end the stream before you get more points. Just like shut it down. Talk, fuck. Oh god, that actually scares. Oh god, that makes me feel so anxious. Just how in the hell? Like I'm gonna have to prepare a singing voice. Probably just gonna be a what is it called? Where you just like change the pitch of your voice slightly up or slightly down. Falsetto for like falsely raising your voice up. But yeah, just probably like that because I didn't prepare. Just randomly changing the way that I sing every 5 seconds. That would also be appropriate for me. Oh, just anxiety. And the best part is I did it to myself. Just accidentally opened something randomly. Close that back up. How do you have this many points? quickly raise the price. Oh god. Oh, this is different. I think. It's either that or I've never seen this statue before. Rodilla. God, I'm just like, oh god, please no. Rodilla Nul, the dark god, is a god worshipped by those who seek powers over death and the soul. Followers can reap legions of servile undead and gain a number of other useful powers with which to make better use of the souls of the living. Your Delemul. God, it's so hard to pronounce while I'm trying to sing at the same time. Especially favors those who would surround themselves with the bounty of collected souls. Your Delemul gives followers the power to raise slain foes from the dead and bind them into service. Followers also can recall undead followers to them, heal by draining life from the living, and exchange members of their undead army for real individuals, more powerful servants. With a large and powerful enough mass of the undead, followers can fully bind a full soul and make it fight for them in death with the full capabilities it held in life. The Eldemnul likes it when you surround yourself with harvested souls. Your Demnul strongly dislikes it when you use holy magic or items. Your Gemnule does not appreciate abandonment and will call them fearfully punishments. Will call down fearful punishments on disloyal followers. Those who are angry, your Gemnule find themselves beset by legions of the undead. Novice adventurers will be assaulted by zombies and skeletons. Veterans of the want to fucking die. Veterans by the strongest of your Demnule's undead servants, the victim's own undead servants, desert them and crumble into dust. A variety of necromantic melodies also afflict those stricken by your Demnule's wrath. Gemnu's wrath lasts for a relatively short duration. God, I have to sing another one of these. And Arthur dedicate. I hate the singing voice. I'm toasting myself. Dedicated to was a lawless stormbringer, surrounded by fierce winds, electrical discharges, puffs of fire and magma, and the occasional tremor. The storms irresistibly propels him into the future to which his back is turned, while the pile of debris before him grows skyward. The storm is what we call progress. Walter Benjamin, these on the philosophy of history, 1940. Translator Harry Jean, 1969. Nice. How long do I have to do this, by the way? How long does this make me sing for 5 minutes? How long has it been since I started doing that? Oh, I don't know. A little bit more. And Alto Teru, the awakened in the shape of a pair of scales, with a heart in one scale and a pictograph representing power and enlightenment in another. Okay, thank God. I hate that. Oh, the worst part was like, how do I pronounce this? How do I pronounce this shit with a singing voice? How do I pronounce this thing I've never read before? Uh, Pray solemnly so I can learn about it. Kazalal Stormbringer is a violent god of tempests, who delights in unleashing the forces of nature against the unsuspecting. Those who invite Quetzal's part of me wants to say it Quetzal. God damn it, Caves of Cud. Quetzal. Quetzal's gaze will find themselves the eye in a storm. Oh, the eye in a storm of electrical destruction, from which only their god can protect them. Pious worshippers of Quetzal will gain the ability to direct and control the destructive might of the storm. That also took so much air out of my lungs. I kind of want to go die in a hole of embarrassment. Just. Oh god. Oh shit. God. Good. Just let me look at this for a second. Channel points. How long does it take to save up all these points? Yes. Viewers earn 220 points per hour on average. So, yes, you have to wait for another 10 hours before you can do that again. Oh, good. Escape. Oh, my God. You almost got you're almost getting 2 rewards for the price of 1. I might have to like take off my glasses because I'm crying. Quetzal grants you and your allies. Excuse me. As you earn your divine allies immunity to clouds. Surrounded by a storm, you call upon nature to destroy your foes. You've left the nearby clouds. The storm surrounding you is more powerful. Is powerful enough to repel missiles. You adapt resistances upon receiving elemental damage. You can call upon nature's wrath in a wide area around you. This seems interesting. Followers of Kazalal are protected from all clouds. As a follower of Quetzal, God, I hate Z's and L's next to each other. Against divine favor, they are slowly surrounded by a loud storm. In addition to generating noise, the storm causes elemental clouds, not electrical. Well, I mean, also electrical, to appear near followers, blocks attacks, and for the particularly devout, deflects incoming missiles. Quetzal allows followers to incite nature against their foes, causing a localized natural disturbance, or for particularly devout followers, a more widespread disaster. Followers eventually gain temporary resistance after taking damage, and can give light to clouds, turning them into allied elementals. Allied elementals. Not allied elementals, or whatever I was going to say. Like, so when you kill living beings, destroy undead, kill demons, kill holy beings, and you destroy non-living beings, so killing things. Quetzal does not appreciate abandonment. Their wrath is swift and unmistakable. Sinners are stripped of their resistances and assaulted by furious elemental creatures. And Quetzal will create mighty thunderclaps to alert their foes. Oh. General, I'm trying to silt away from the enemy, but the collapse of my god's cheeks keep alerting my foes. Oh, such a stupid joke. Sorry, I'm continuing to cry, knowing that that someday I'll have to be forced to sing again. God, the funny thing is, you could have made me drop 2 different weapons, which I don't know how that would work if I didn't have any weapons equipped. I don't know, maybe I'd let you unequip my armor, make me throw it away. Depending on the game and how renewable weapons are, that reward will change whether or not I drop it permanently or drop it temporarily. Like in this game, like if somebody redeemed that, I would just like throw the weapon away completely. I'd just be like, fuck it. Throw it in the trash. Pick up another one. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a break from having to read these out. So let's let's go with the Quetzal. Let's become one with the storm. Finish exploring this place. Sometimes these places. Oh, yeah. See you around. I might raid you. Coming up. Does anybody actually hear by the end of the stream in like 40 minutes? So I want to take a short break. Well, short break. Break to eat, get some stuff done, etc. Temporarily just switch to a game that's more popular so I can build up some fodder for the raid. Mash my face on my keyboard. I love when I try to like physically like move like my upper body to like emote, and I'm just like, man, my body's so lethargic at times. It's also the fact that I'm sitting down. Like when I try to, because my body language is, well, I usually am more animate when I'm actually in person. I either am or am not. I'm always one or the other. Man, do I have? Oh, I do. Oh, let's see the unique dialogue for them killing each other. Okay, step back. Devessa screams in horror. She is frenzied, insane, unaware, and extremely poisoned. Yeah, so when you have one of them kill the other, they freak the fuck out. Yeah. Screams in horror, shouts, and then dies. Pathetically. +4 dagger of venom. Someone saves up 1,000 points just to make me drop it. God, that would make me cry a little. 4 poisons. Short sword. Very nice. Short blade, I suppose. That can raise naturally if I use it. Let's use this on Ambrosia, which doesn't actually do anything except confuse me, so. Yeah, the regeneration doesn't help. A Vine Stalker. Let's test this potion. Okay, it feels strangely inert. Yeah, it still clears the poison and confusion. Wait a second, let's see. Is there any dialogue for this? No, there isn't. Sad. Potion which confers invisibility on those who consume it. I shall never forget that dawn, and the strange horror of seeing that my hands had become as clouded glass, and watching them grow clearer and thinner as the day went by, until at last I could see the sickly disorder of my room through them. Though I closed my transparent eyelids, my limbs became glassy, bones and arteries faded and vanished. And the little white nerves went last. I gritted my teeth and stayed there to the end. At last, only the dead tips of my fingers remained, pallid and white, and the brown stain of some acid upon my fingers. H.G. Wells' The Invisible Man, Chapter 20, 1897. Oh, that's a. God, this is a thing that I think about all the time. Yeah, this is. Like, What he's describing is essentially his entire body being turned invisible. He can no longer close his eyelids. Because when he closes his eyelids, his eyes just see right through them, anyways. He's completely transparent, which means he. Well, I mean, in reality, he wouldn't be able to see. He would be blinded because the light wouldn't reflect off his eyes. But that's beside the point. It's always very creepy to think about what it would be like to actually be turning invisible, because you would no longer be able to see anything because of how your eyes work. Even if you had some sort of other method of seeing or a replacement for your sight, even then you would look down at your body and you would see nothing. You would bump into things because you wouldn't be able to have like your depth perception would be so fucked up because you wouldn't be able to you wouldn't be able to coordinate your hands at all. Like you wouldn't know how far out your body was extended from where your eyes are. So, say if you're like leaning back, you wouldn't have any like my leg is outstretched like forward, but all I would be able to do is feel when I'm reacting with things or when I'm interacting with things, but you wouldn't be able to see your physical relation to anything. And that would just like it oftentimes happens in dreams where I won't be able to like see my body and just I rampaged towards it. I was like, how the hell did I hit you? It's like I rampaged towards him and hit him. But yeah, I always think about stuff like that. Just like the horrors of like having superpowers. Like if you were say at the speed of the Flash, your body would have to handle speeds that the human body is not designed for. Like if you could walk at the speed of light, your body would tear itself apart. Even if you had the increased durability for that, you would still you wouldn't be able to see if you're theoretically moving at a speed close to light. Like everything would be just completely blurred. Your ears would pop. Like even if you wouldn't be physically damaged by it, you wouldn't be able to hear anything. Like the most you'd be able to hear is the sound that you're making. And it's just like, damn. It's just like that meme when you're faster than light, you live surely in darkness. But like also like teleportation, like in Star Trek, there's theories that how do you know when you're basically beamed up when your particles are translocated, transported? How do you know when they're put back together or when they come back? When you basically are just data essentially, like information being put back together. Like, are you really you anymore? It's like even if you're exactly the same, is the conscious you from before the same as the conscious you now? And how would you know? And it's just like existential like quandaries like that always are always just living in my mind. I like how I'm actually managing to guess where this thing is moving, or was for a time. How do you how do you keep moving in ways that don't make any sense? You must be blinking or something. I love how they can't actually kill me. I think I killed them. How would I know though? They were invisible. Oh god. Oh good sweet lord. Yeah, can you guys regenerate? Oh, you do regenerate naturally. Damn, that is bullshit. Luckily, the bear is the most dangerous part. I believe when you get drained, the only way to get your health back is to gain experience points. From what I remember, anyways. And the same thing with like stat decay. So the answer is just to basically instead of a duration, it has a experience until you get back what's lost. Oh, if I can find a scroll of branding, I might be able to put poison on this +7 scimitar. Well, I'm still gonna pick it up just in case. Right. Let's go down. Think I can handle this. I'm freaking hoping. Oh, I should have read the. I'll get it. I'll find another one. Okay. An ancient warrior kept in a state of perpetual undeath by its desire to die with honor in a battle. Unhappy wight, born to disastrous. Yeah, that's spelled weird, so I'm pronouncing it as such. Disastrous end that doth his life in so long tendance spend. Edmund Spencer, Mother Herbert's Tale. Complaints. Yeah, complaints. 1591. Die, fiend. Like how I said that, like, no, like, so, like, dead fished. Or dead panned, I should say. So much like a cold fish. That's what I meant by that. Yai the Cleaver, a novice Minotaur Berserker of Trog. I believe this is somebody else's character. Also, that's a fucking Hydra. I wonder if I can cast through. Can I mean, obviously, I can't cast this through it. Okay, so I can't cast. through this. Uh, Glimmering War Axe. Military axe with a long haft and a single-bladed head. Godspeed the kiss, said Max, and Katie sighed. Oh, I've read that before. I am nowhere ready for that. But my greed. Don't I have a portation? I do. Oh, but my brain is like, how do I do this? Okay. Wait for the sluggishness to end. You will never get the orb. You must not fail where I succeeded. If I can get this Hydra poisoned with Datura. Are you immune to poison? Is it resistant? Only resistant, though. Let's quiver to just do this faster. Let's get swiftness again. Can I somehow... Wait, I still do have them. Please, games. Stop it. A portation. Yeah. Okay, run. Okay, abandon. Okay, let's find a little cubby hole to examine my... Oh. No wonder you died. Your weapon sucked. Oseo. Sadness. God. Okay, we are now good. Back to shock. Okay, kill the priest. Oh yeah, this is at 100% power. Yeah, it's only 1d9. That's... I mean, it's not awful. Report. Bees? Yeah, I believe I've already read that. Yeah, it is bees. Oh, that's a storm. A cloud of freezing air. Any creature not entirely immune to cold damage will be hurt by time spent inside. Ranged fire attacks passing through the cloud are substantially reduced in range, dissipating the cloud in the process. Clouds of this kind an adventurer makes will vanish almost instantly once outside their sight. Let's rest and heal. Yeah, this is a god doing this, by the way. A ruler of a swarm of bees, even larger and more dangerous than its many offspring. Okay, nothing special said about it. Oh yeah, you're almost silent. Interesting. Oh good lord. Teleport me again! Get the hell out of here! When you say slightly different, I did not assume that you would do nothing. Okay, thank you. I'm literally right. Stop sending me places I've already been game, please. Let's identify this. Oh. A word of immense power. It was a scroll of holy word. I was hoping that it might be a scroll of weapon. Don't mind me. I'm just running back to find a choke point to kill all these things. Teleport again. Get me the hell out of here. We're good. Once more. Let's get this cursor out of the way. Okay, we are. Oh yeah, we are at the. Oh yeah, we're almost at the farthest. Well, not almost at the farthest point. That's a lie. This is the last like destination I remember though. It's when the game starts branching. That's the last tell. Well, these are just regular yet. Oh, I should have read them. I need to remember that I need to read each individual. Get me the hell out of here. This floor is cursed as hell. I'm gonna be honest. If I were to be truthful, I would say this place is fucked. Okay. Okay. Slowly but surely, let's kill everything on this level. I think it's important to do so. Because things are just going to get worse. That's the thing in this game, is what I love. Is that you can, theoretically, escape deeper into the dungeon. But the problem with that is... Yes. Okay, this is really dangerous. This is what I need to drink. Might. Please let me move, game. Here's just what I've got. If I manage to hit them, I can kill them in one hit. It's just hitting them as a bitch. Oh god. Why am I stuck? So I can attack, but I cannot retreat. Oh, probably because of Rampage. Oh, this is a wall. I was like, why can't I move? It's like, oh, it's because everything looks the same. I do a lot of damage if I can actually hit, but the problem is that I don't hit very well. I need some nice AoE. Which I not really have access to. Oh, hey, it's a vampire. The vampire! Oh, he probably has a quote. A human cursed with vampirism, drifting in a state between life and death, perpetually hungry for the blood of the living. Okay. Excuse me? My friend Bart. My friend Bert says you're a monster hunter. Is that so? Yes. Yes, it is. Well, you ain't gonna find one around here, mate. There ain't no vampires. God, I completely forgot the accent I was giving this guy. Don't believe in vampires? Of course not. But I do believe in con artists. I do believe in con artists. Charlatans. That's not. Never mind. And charlatans who like to stir up trouble. Dead people get up at night and suck blood. How stupid do you people think we are? A place is haunted with 16 ghosts, and they all say there ain't no vampires. Rich Morris, yet another fantasy gamer comic. Yeah, I just completely cocked that one up. There's a troll. That is good. Back away from them. Nice. Now call upon nature to destroy your foes. Fighting forth is pretty good. Yeah, let's poisonous vapor this guy. Poisonous vapor him again. Shock him. Shock him dead. Shock him. The doozy. Swiftness. Kite. Kite, you son of a bitch. Kite, because your life depends on it. Sweet Lord above. Please die of poison. Good. God, it always scares me when I leap into enemies. Holy Wrath, Steam Dragon. You mean a Cave Noodle Dragon? Clearly. Oh, God. Oh, right, yeah, it's very likely that this guy is not being affected by my shock. Partially bypasses armor. Swiftness, and let's just play into him. Scalds me. Scolds me, more like. You know what, you can just take some. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Man. Sorry. That's just a worse dagger venom. Oh God, he looked. Yeah, I thought he was a statue. God, I'm dumb. Oops, I missed. +5 trend freezing, which isn't too. I mean, yeah, let's just pick it up just in case we fight some lizards. Start dropping things we don't need. The nets are honestly pretty good. Identify this. Potion of haste. Pretty useful. Drop this. Oh, yeah. Zombie centaur. Okay, now there's the Orcish Mines. Yeah, okay, let's check to see what is here. Okay, there's some good stuff here. Plus orcs, at least in my knowledge, aren't too much of a threat. Like considering most of them will be just dudes with swords. Yeah, I mean they're consistent. It's much more consistent to be fighting these guys. Oh God. All right, I think that's a good place to stop it. Let's go raid G. Oh. This is going to be a lot more consistent, and then I immediately just get surrounded. Let's raid. Alright. Hope you guys had fun. See you around. I will be back, but it'll be a while. Sit up. Oh, right, yeah, I actually lost the raid.